Is this the end of Hailie Deegan's NASCAR career? In this video, we will look at her tough season filled with crashes and critics. Will she continue racing? Hit subscribe and like to learn about the challenges shaking Deegan's career. With 10 races left in the 2023 race season Craftsman Truck Series, Deegan has a chance to bounce back. Despite the support from fans and her Forge Racing team, Deegan's situation hasn't improved halfway through her third season. After Danica Patrick's departure, Deegan's entry into NASCAR in 2021 brought fresh hope for female representation. However, Deegan's aggressive driving style and her collision with Lawless Alan at the Nashville Speedway have drawn criticism from other drivers. Her underwhelming performance this season and numerous accidents have led to fans and fellow racers questioning her abilities. Lawless Alan's scathing critique in an interview where he labeled Deegan talentless went viral, adding fuel to the fire. Once expected to shine in the Xfinity Series with Thor Sport, Deegan's disappointing performances this season include only one top 10 finish and are testing her position. NASCAR team owner Tony Stewart expressed disappointment and emphasized the need for talent over family connections. As Deegan struggles to keep up with her successful teammates, her future in the NASCAR Truck Series is under scrutiny. Having transitioned from the ARCA Menard Series, Deegan's NASCAR career appears to be on shaky ground due to her less than stellar results this season. Will shifting to the Xfinity Series be a saving grace? As her performance continues to falter, losing her spot and her NASCAR career looms ominously. Yet joining Tony Stewart's team could potentially alter her trajectory. Stick with us as we reveal an unexpected twist in Deegan's situation. When Deegan entered NASCAR, she was seen as a beacon of hope for women in the sport. But her recent lackluster results and the wave of criticism, notably from Lawless Alan, have left fans disappointed. Is this where Deegan's NASCAR journey comes to a halt? With each passing race, her future in the sport appears increasingly uncertain. This stark contrast from her early promise and the increasing concerns about her abilities have led to serious speculation about her future. While her teammates excel, Deegan has only managed one top 10 position, raising doubts about her suitability for the competitive Thor Sport team and her place in NASCAR. Tony Stewart's public disappointment further highlights the need for genuine talent in the industry. Deegan's future in the Craftsman Truck Series hangs in the balance. She has to prove her resilience and earn her place in the team and the sport. But if her track performances don't improve, she may find herself without a team or a place in the next racing season. Despite her struggles, Deegan has shown promise, finishing 13th at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in her only NASCAR Xfinity Series race last season. Some suggest she should focus her efforts on the Xfinity Series. Reports about Deegan's career have been overwhelmingly negative, sparking speculation about her future. Some believe a move to Tony Stewart's team could salvage her NASCAR career, while others argue she's nearing her end in NASCAR. Deegan's NASCAR journey is certainly at a crossroads. Her remaining races this season offer an opportunity to prove her worth and silence her critics. Will she regain her footing, or are we witnessing the end of her NASCAR career? Imagine the thrill and adrenaline of a NASCAR race. Cars zooming around the track at breakneck speeds, spectators on their feet with excitement, drivers skillfully maneuvering their vehicles while trying to outrun their rivals. Every decision made in the heat of the moment matters. It's high speed, high stakes, and with that often comes high tension. This is especially true in the wake of recent events at a Truck Series race in Nashville involving rising stars Hailie Deegan and Lawless Alan. The air was thick with tension as the two drivers clashed on the racetrack. An accident ensued, a miscalculation, or perhaps a bit of overzealousness, and the aftermath rippled through the NASCAR community like a shockwave. Alan, no stranger to controversy, didn't mince words when it came to voicing his opinion about Deegan, claiming she lacked talent and criticizing her driving skills. Some people within the racing community echoed Alan's sentiment, seemingly ready to accept his perspective. However, situations like these are rarely black and white. The incident sparked a flurry of conversations and debates within the racing community, with a variety of voices emerging in defense of Deegan. The podcast Door Bumper Clear, hosted by well-respected NASCAR spotter Freddie Kraft and his fellow commentators Casey Boat and Taylor Moyer, became a platform for a more balanced discussion. They underscored the importance of remaining impartial, sifting through the tangled mess of emotions, accusations, and criticisms to provide a well-rounded understanding of the incident. When confronted with the question of whether Deegan was indeed talentless, as Alan had claimed, Kraft responded firmly with a spot off. His stance contradicted the prevailing notion of Deegan's supposed incompetence. Kraft emphasized that a single mistake does not equate to a lack of talent. To illustrate his point, he drew a parallel with his own driver, Bubba Wallace, acknowledging that even the most accomplished drivers are not exempt from occasional errors on the track. Kraft wasn't alone in standing up for Deegan. TJ Majors, spotter for celebrated driver Brad Keselowski, joined the conversation. He noted a discrepancy between the number of accidents caused by Deegan and the number of times she's been involved in crashes. Majors also took the opportunity to remind everyone that Allen, too, was far from flawless, having had his fair share of mistakes on the racetrack. The opinions coming out of the Deegan-Allen crash point to a big problem in car racing. People are quick to point fingers and blame someone without looking at everything that happened. Fast choices and mean words can make us forget what really went down. It's important to keep in mind that in racing, quick thinking can change a lot. Staying cool-headed is as necessary as keeping control of the car. The trouble between Deegan and Allen reminds us that all drivers, no matter how good or experienced they are, can mess up. These mistakes, even though they matter a lot, shouldn't make us forget how good these drivers can be or ruin their good name. The argument about what happened between Hailie Deegan and Alan Lawless is still a hot topic among NASCAR fans. With the Craftsman Truck Series race at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course coming up on July 8th, fans can't wait to see what happens. After everything that has been going on, both Deegan and Allen have a lot to prove, and all eyes will be on them. No matter who wins in the end, the way people have been talking about the crash shows how passionate and dedicated the NASCAR community is. It's a symbol of what the sport is all about, being excited, devoted, and tough. NASCAR fans love cheering on their favorite drivers, arguing about what happens on the track, and sharing their love for the rush of the race. In NASCAR, the actual race is only part of the fun. The real race also happens in the hearts and thoughts of the drivers and their fans. The truth is, in NASCAR, there's always more than just who crossed the finish line first. It's about the journey, the energy, the will to win, and the shared love for the sport. It's about drivers like Deegan and Allen who give it their all every time they hit the track, even if some things go wrong sometimes. And it's all about fans who stick with their favorite drivers through thick and thin, always ready to debate and discuss the ups and downs of the race. With the upcoming race in Mid-Ohio, the stakes are high. After all, it's not just about the points, it's about pride, reputation, and the chance to prove oneself. Fans are on the edge, waiting to see how Deegan and Allen will perform after their infamous crash. This incident serves as a reminder that racing isn't always about driving fast. It's about sportsmanship, strategy, and resilience in the face of challenges. It's about a community that's always ready to discuss, analyze, and share their insights, showing us that the true essence of NASCAR extends beyond the racetrack. It's a passionate and relentless community, making NASCAR not just a sport, but a way of life. The future is uncertain, but Deegan's journey is at a pivotal juncture. The coming months will either make or break her career. What lies ahead for Hailie Deegan? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.